our Stitching Kingdom, and welcome back. It is Monday, what day is it today? 25th of January. January's almost over, kind of crazy. My husband's birthday was on Saturday, so we had lots of fun celebrating him, and yeah, it was a pretty good weekend. I've got a surgery coming up this Friday, so I'll have lots of stitchy time over the weekend, so to recuperate, it'll be fun. And let's see here, I got lots of stitching done, and I've got some plans, I got some knitting done. As I just jump into everything like I usually do, I just plow everybody over. I try not to, but my name's Sarah. This is our Stitching Kingdom, a channel about cross stitch. I throw life in there a little bit sometimes, a little bit of knitting, just because I've learned how to knit and I'm really loving it. And I hope you feel welcome here. I say a lot. That's definitely one thing I do. I try to keep it kind. And thank you to all of my returning viewers that are hanging out with me, my old friends, as I like to call them, and welcome to any new friends. Would love for you to join us here. I try not to get too crazy about things, but you know, sometimes you gotta go where the heart leads you. So, anywho, I'm gonna jump into stitching, because life-wise, other than procedure, I'm gonna put this with, kind of with haul, but it's also kind of with, that's my address. This is mine and my mom's packet for Acorn Gathering on Sunday. I'm so excited. I know that Erin Two Martini Stitcher's gonna be there, and it's all virtual, it's all over Zoom. Fall Fling 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, 2 years ago, because it's 2 years ago for Spring Fling too, and we went fall then spring. Anyway, Acorns and Threads, their Fall Fling was their very first retreat that my mom, like away retreat that my mom and I went to. So they always have like this little packet is their kit, and you open it all together, and then there's some goodies in here like a coaster and a thing for your name badge. Where is my name badge? It's right here. And they do recyclable name badges, which is really cool. They're and then you get a charm. So this green one was from Fall Fling, and then this cute little ladybug was from Spring Fling, because we had ladybug themed stuff. So much fun. And then, so that was really fun. And then this is a pin. That's the Shepherd's Bush pin, which was kind of fun that we got that. But yeah, I really like this. It's really nice, and instead of having to throw away your stuff, and then you just add charms like a charm bracelet. So I'm super excited. Michelle said that she's gonna take her lunch break early, and I'm just gonna put that in here. Take her lunch break early and get on the Zoom with us, and Annie Joyfield Stitcher is gonna be on there. I'm so excited. If you're coming to Acorn Gathering virtually, drop it below, because I'm super excited to kind of see you face to face as opposed to face this way. I do love Zoom. So I've met a lot of my good friends, virtual stitchers. Some of those ladies I talk to like every day, like Vic Gable and Vicky Reading and Stitching, Belinda, Harriet, and Sammy Jo. I just love those ladies, and we're a good support group for each other. And so I hope you can find people that you can, in this community, that you can talk to on a daily basis, or people that you think you can talk to on a daily basis. Because I know, like Michelle, I can talk to her, you know, send her a message and know that when she gets there, she can respond, and it's really nice. So anyway, but yeah, that's plans for this weekend. I'm super excited. Trying to think of what else. I have a finish and almost a finish. So my finish, SemiSane did a finishing extravaganza over this last weekend. This is Tired Trio by Plum Street Samplers. I used most of the called for colors. Some of them I didn't have, and I didn't want to go getting them. So, and I want to say Ancient. I think this is Ancient linen. Maybe. I know that I use this for one of my projects, but I didn't write it down, of course. But there they are. They're all done. They're so cute, these little sloths. I love them. So, Tired Trio. And I'm this guy is a mood right here. Just, yeah, that's how I'm feeling. And this little bee. So I finished this during the finishing extravaganza weekend. Vicky Reading and Stitching, she like did 7, I think, Mill Hill kit things, which I was just like, you go girl. Because, you know, it's a nice thing to just bust out what you're saving. And I hadn't almost finished. So Daisy by Nora Corbett into Trent, just jump right into there. This is Daisy. She's so cute. I started her with Vicky Reading and Stitching and Harriet in May, I believe, May 11th. And that's her. The only thing missing is the beads. And I'm not going to undo my Q snap to show her her toes. But look at that. Like, it's amazing what the backstitching does. Like, I should have taken a before and after backstitch picture. I think I did. Oh, I think I did. I will have to, if I have it, I'll have to remember to post it. But yeah, she's so pretty. So there's about 128 beads in here, so I counted them. Because I figured, why not? Let's just count them. Where do you go? You can go right there. So, next, I also stitched on, that is all. That needs to go over there. Okay, so I did 500, no, I did 1,000 stitches on Lady of the Flag. Because in Magical Stitches we were doing our oldest project, our oldest whip. And this is where I got to, which is the bottom of this really cool, well, kind of the bottom, but this is what I did. This is all, I filled all of this in. It's all like 672 or one of those yellows. There you go. But this is Lady of the Flag. I worked on her last week. I love it. She's so pretty. And somebody I was watching, or in one of the groups, I think it was SemiSane, I think it's one of the Tinas, I can't remember. If you remember, comment below, but I remember her saying that, or them saying that they wanted to finish because it's the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, that was done for 9/11, and she wanted to finish it by September 11th, and I was like, ooh, that's a really good idea. And I think I might switch her into my zombie run piece, but we'll have to see. But I might do that. Another thing I worked on was Oh Joyous Day. I worked on this on Inauguration Day, and then I also worked on Lady of the Flag, same day. So I didn't get much done on her, or on this one. I just love this one. It's so pretty. And that house, I love the flowers. The flowers I think are one of my favorite parts of it. And this is on, if I remember, I will tell you, but this is on a Bestitch Me. And then Lady of the Flag's on the on the We the People fabric from Fabric Flare. But I got that almost done. It's funny, I was looked at Two Martini Stitcher Erin at her Instagram, and she had the outer leaves done, and I was like, I'm like, I got about as much done as you got, a little bit more than I did, but I about got the same amount. It was pretty funny that's where we both started. My phone's going a little crazy. So put that one away. And then I reached my goal on playing with Jax, which was 5 days. And this is what the pattern looks like. Or not the pattern, but this is the cover photo by the Cricut Collection. I didn't do the Halloween guy in the middle. I did the they call it the forest pumpkin. And because this linen is a little see-through. So I got this pumpkin, all the orange done in it, and then there's 2 colors of white. There's kind of a color that matches, there we go, the color that matches kind of, luckily there's a backstitch that goes around this pumpkin, and then there's some red that goes on in the middle of the patchwork. So got 3 pumpkins almost done, well 2, 1 all the way done, 2 almost done. So super happy about that. But I reached my goal on this one for WhipGo, so I will put it away until it's called again. And that's nice. And then I have 2 more days on my Alice, which I will work on because she got called for Choose My Whip in SemiSane. And that's my Alice. She's so pretty. And I'm working on a lot of fill-in, so I think I will get my 2 days no problem. So I'm working on filling in this part. I'm just gonna go around and then finish her last. I think that'll be, because she's almost full coverage. She's not quite as full coverage as Silver Moon Tea, because that one is definitely full coverage. But yeah, I'm gonna work on her. And then I worked on Yellowstone. I got all the way across. I had to take it out of the Q-snap because I had to borrow it for Daisy because it wasn't long enough. I wanted to fit her all in while I was beading, so. But this is where I'm at. This is as long as the project is. This way, as wide. And then, yeah, as wide as the project is. And I came back and I got to this right here. So it's a different color. It's slightly a different blue. But I'm all the way across. Then I'm going to come across and then start working down. I'm going to get over to this side and just work all the way down. I'm probably, just because I do half stitches, I'm probably going to do a block at a time. I don't know if I'm going to do diagonal. We shall see. So, and the picture, this is in Pattern Keeper, so, and that's what the picture will look like. It was charted by American Crafts, or Americana Crafts, and then the artist is Eric Dowdle. So that's a fun one, and that's the Zombie Run piece, and my full coverage focus finish for Magical Stitches, and then my SemiSane is having a monthly focus, and that's going to be my monthly focus, because if you do the same project more than 1 month in a row, you get extra entries. So Lucy Tyler did a live on SemiSane yesterday explaining some of the project, or some of the events that are upcoming. Stitchopoly is my favorite. I love it. It's just like Monopoly. You roll dice, you go around the board. They have 4 options this time. You can do a non-counting, which you only roll once per day, and you don't have to count the stitches. You can just stitch and be done. They have a traditional version, which is you just roll the dice, you land on the Frosted Pumpkin, which is like 50 stitches, which is like the purples. And then you roll your dice, continue on, and then just go all the way around the board. And if you pass go, you get an entry. And then they have like Lily Pad and Chance, I think is what it's called, but it's basically community chest and not free parking, and Chance and community chest. So, and then they have, what was the other one? Pooper Potion, which I tried last year, and I was like, no, that's a little too intense for me. But that's the sane, or the set, what makes it semi-sane. So, and then I'm trying to think of what else was going on that she talked about. There's a mystery coming up, which sounds kind of cool, but I don't know if I could just put that effort into it this time. We'll have to follow it and see how it goes. But yeah, SemiSane's really fun. They do have non-counting options as well as counting options for those of you that don't count. And let's see here. The code for this week until the 31st to get into SemiSane, you have to answer the questions. You have to say who recommended you. So you'd either say Sarah King or Sarah Our Stitching Kingdom, whichever. And then you give them the password, which for the rest of this month until the 31st is Wonderland. So I will film a new video next week with February's password, but yes, Wonderland for January. And yeah, I love it. It's really fun. The group that runs it is really, really cool, so I appreciate it. They do a lot of good work, so it's really, really fun. Plans. Oh, knitting. Did some knitting. And this is the super simple hat by Wildflower Wool. This is what Carolyn from Off the Grid is doing. She has a list of, you know, or let's teach Ginger Gerald to knit or learn how to knit or something like that. I have a couple of dropped stitches. My ribbing is not like super even. It kind of made its own pattern, but that's fine. It's fine. But I have like 3 more stitches to go until I do the double pointed needles, but I think it'll fit. It seems pretty stretchy, so it'll be warm. I'm excited. But yeah, I've got a couple of drop stitches, but not too bad for my first ribbing attempt, because that was a little intense, I'll tell you that. It's like, woo. But I wanted to learn ribbing because I do, my ultimate goal is to try to knit a pair of socks. So, and I think once I do that, I'll be like, yep, I'm done. So, haul really quick. This is, I think I'm in, for the fabric of the month for Be Stitch Me, I think I'm in like the random, because this is the neutral. And I'm trying to decide if I want to keep, because I'm not doing any new starts this year, so I don't really need to. But I do like her fabric, and she does have some really nice fabric. So, and this is a 32 count linen, and the color is honey. Nice neutral. Be some, like a sampler would go really good on this, or even a Nora Corbett. Mira, yep. So that's a nice option. Just put you back in the bag. I also got a kit that I was gonna give to a friend, and it turns out she already had it. And I was like, oh well, guess we'll figure that out. So, but I'm not gonna show that because I might give it to another friend. And so plans I have is to, oops, this goes with Lady of the Flag, is my plans this week are to finish Beating Daisy, which that should happen today. So I'll have another finish. Sorry, Belinda. And then work on Alice for at least 500, for 2 days or 500 stitches, so that's 250 stitches per day. And then I think I want to get caught up on Dark Queen of the Seas. I know it's not going to happen, but I do want to get, I can use her for the rest of my stitches for, what do you call it, for magical stitches, because she is a mythical creature. And she's a beautiful mythical creature. So I think I might do that, because I'm 2 parts behind. I need to get the rest of her body done. I need to get her head and her hair, and then they had coral. So I think what I need to do is devote some time to that stitch along, and also to the Lindy Stitches Funky Menagerie stitch along, because I didn't get a lot done on that one either. And then I also need to finish my Linen and Threads stitch along that needs some attention, because I've not gotten all of December finished, which is fine. I'm really close on it. So, well, I hope that's it. That's it for me. Alice is selling Girl Scout cookies. If you need the link, let me know. She's like 2 boxes away from her goal. I had to bump up her goal because she already hit it. But it is Girl Scout cookie time, so support your local Girl Scouts and your not so local Girl Scouts. Harriet keeps sending me messages, why you no deliver to Australia? And I guess I could, you know, just order them and ship them to her. Harriet, message me. So, yeah. I hope y'all have a great week. It's almost February, and I tell you what, this January, it's been crazy. So excited for just the future. I think I've I've got some hope. And it's not just because of the change in our government. I feel 2021, we learned so much from 2020 that we're still learning, and that 2021, we can take those lessons that we learned from 2020 and be better people and, be better humans. I hope you all have a great week. Come join us on Virtual Stitchers. I'm not there all the time. I usually get on after the kids go to bed, so, which is like 9:30 my time, but, because it's just easier to, instead of, shh, because kids are my priority, my family's my priority, so, love to spend time with my friends, but, my family comes first, so I love it. Love them. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good time. Good week. I gotta go, because I'm this hot, rambly mess, so take care. Love you.